Refugees are on the rise, according to a new report from aid agency World Vision. Released to coincide with World Refugee Day tomorrow, it highlights how global refugee numbers have more than doubled in the last decade. World Vision New Zealand is calling for New Zealand to increase its quota. Grant Bayldon is the National Director for World Vision New Zealand with me this morning. Grant, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
Double to what?
The world refugee numbers have doubled to around about 140 million worldwide. So that'll be no surprise to people who've seen the impact of conflicts around the world, seen people having to flee their homes to get to safety. Now, we've seen other countries have really stepped up. So Australia, Canada, now taken 3 times as many refugees, resettle them on a per capita basis as New Zealand. We run a very good program here, but we need to do more.
This is the problem though, isn't it? Because we've had this conversation before that if we have too many, we might undermine that very good program that we have of resettlement that keeps everything on an even keel.
Certainly we need a plan, and we need to not double or triple that number immediately, but that's not to say that we can't step it up progressively and take a few years about it. So a good plan, resourcing in place. You need to remember that refugees don't just arrive here, they become part of communities. So children especially are in school, they go on to train to become teachers and tradies and doctors.
Oh, totally.
And really contribute to New Zealand.
And especially here, right? Especially here because of the transitional programs that we have available for people.
That's right, and one of the things we've seen over the last few years is really stepping up the provincial centre resettlement. So communities from Timaru to Masterton to all kinds of other places around the country. You'll see people there helping set up homes, op shopping to support refugees.
Teaching how to drive and...
Fixing up kids' bikes, teaching English, all kinds of things.
And
that's been very successful.
We do it well, and then you look at Europe and they're just swamped.
Well, of course, Europe has a situation where they have people coming across borders directly. You know, the war in Ukraine has especially driven that. But even there, we've seen people really step up and help and resettle.
Totally,
refugees.
but they're not managing it, are they? I mean, it's not working over there, is it? It's a mess.
Well, certainly, they have a lot more challenges than we do, and that's one of the reasons New Zealand needs to do more. You know, this is a place we can bring people to where they can restart their lives in safety, where we can support people to do that, and where they go on to really contribute to our community.
So how many people do you think we should take? How many refugees?
So Australia and Canada take about more than 3 times per capita. We'd like to see New Zealand progressively step up to that. We need some years, of course, to get there. But
what are we at now?
Kind of level. So
we're 1,000.
We're at 1,500 now on the refugee quota, and it's good that we're actually bringing in that full quota now. However, that was last reviewed back in 2017. It hasn't been reset since. The world has really changed since then, and we can do more.
Okay.